walking shoes on. I've got sand everywhere. Okay, whoops. So hi, I'm Dora, and join me on a walk, beach walk. I'm training for 30Ks next month on sand. So you got to train on sand, don't you? Don't need them anymore. It's a bit cooler today. This is my third day doing this. So first day I did 5Ks, yesterday I did 6.5Ks. Let's see if I can do 7S. 7S would be good. This is our walk area. It's a bit windy today, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. We're just going to start walking. The tractors have come and cleaned up the water. Oh, you know what I've forgotten? I've forgotten a bucket. I said yesterday that I would bring a bucket to pick up rubbish and also to pick up sea glass. Now the back of my car is like full of lots of stuff. It's the rest of my sea glass that I've collected in the last couple of days. Where's my bucket? I have a bucket here, somewhere in here. Aha! We have a bucket, a collapsible bucket. Thought this is an Aldi special. Oh. Back of my car has everything. Because, you know, every adventure you need different things. So, here we go. Look at that. We've come prepared. All that stuff back there. Close my car. Hi, Springtrap. How you going? We're going on a training session. So maybe you'd like to join me. We're in Margate Beach. Just trying to plug you in. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me. Someone that could let me know if you can hear me. That'd be great. We're going to walk this way today. We are looking for sea glass, and we'll pick up some rubbish and we'll just chuck it all in here. Oh, look. We found our first sea glass. Do. Can you guys hear me? It's a bit windy today. So I've been doing a live the last 2 afternoons to have a chat about why I'm doing the walk and just taking you on the walk, to be honest. Thanks, Paul. I didn't even know. Oh my goodness. I'm just talking to myself. Paul, let me start again. Light my bucket. I showed you my piece of sea glass. I was just saying, introducing what I was doing. Hi, I'm Dora. Paul, you know who I am. Oh, so funny that I was on mute. How funny. And I'm doing some beach walking. I am walking on the beach because next month I'm doing a 30k walk on sand for an organisation called Coast Track. They organise these events around Australia, and I have done 3 of them already, but I missed out last year. I was away. Oh no, actually no, I wasn't away. One of my friends, normally you have to do it's a group walk of a minimum 4 people, and the people that I do the walk with had different ailments happening, so we couldn't do it. And not everyone wants to sign up to do a 30k walk with me, just saying. Actually, Paul, you want to do a 30k walk with me? Can you do it? It's open for girls and guys. So this year, another 3 ladies are doing the walk with me. And this year, the organisation that the money goes to, the charity that we raise money for, is Beyond Blue, which is mental health. And I talk on every session about how mental health is important, and it should be important for everyone because we all have a brain and we will all be affected by mental health in some description. You know, mental health doesn't have to be bipolar or schizophrenia. It can just be simple, I'm feeling down. You know, I was talking yesterday how my father died 7 years ago and, you know, obviously down. And I drank a bit of alcohol, and the next morning I woke up feeling really down. So, you know, alcohol can affect you, you know, if you're already down and then you add alcohol on top of it and then you're hungover. It's a real recipe to not feel very good. So anyway, that's just what I talked about yesterday. I have other stories, but you know, I'll keep it lighthearted right this minute. I'll show you the beach because that's what you want to see, hey? Not me. So this is the 3rd day if you're joining me. Paul has joined me and we're picking up sea glass. So Paul D, Australia, is my mate from Phillip Island in Victoria. He has jumped on the live the last couple of days, so he's heard my stories, heard my rambles. Oh, the tide is coming up. Go, Paul! A sunny day in Victoria, hey? Walked for 2 hours, you did 18,740 steps. 9k, nearly 10k's. Congratulations, Paul! You can join my group if you want. You just have to do that another times 3. You up for it? You could do it virtually. So currently we have 2 pieces of sea glass and no rubbish. I'm not upset about that. It's nice that I haven't picked up any rubbish, but I'm prepared if I do have some rubbish. Oh, look. Another piece of sea glass. If the weather's great, it's a great opportunity to go walking, isn't it, Paul? Today, not so nice today. It's a bit overcast and cold here in Brisbane, in Queensland. If you're watching this, this is Sutton's Beach, actually. Sutton's Beach in Queensland, Australia. So look, the tractor tyres, they get it all nice munched up for the weekend. Oh look, there's people swimming. I bet you it's cold. They've got a wetsuit on. Oh wow, what's that? I thought it was rubbish, but it's just like a twisty shell. That's pretty cool. Another bit of sea glass. Look at that, it looks like a shark fin. Nee, 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 nee. Hey, so Paul, I've got an interesting story about what I got up to this morning. Oh, look! It's a dead crab. Something must have happened to him. Or was he alive? No, he's not alive. He's dead. Oh, there's his other claw. So the tide is coming up. So we definitely won't be able to walk all the way to Scott's Point, which is down the end there. Is that rubbish? It's part of a fish. So, spring trap. Where are you from? Are you in Australia? Oh yeah, there's Paul. I'll tell you a story in a bit, Paul. I was just seeing who was online. Tassie. Oh, Tassie, cool. I love Tassie. Paul, have you been to Tasmania? So, spring trap. Whereabouts in Tassie are you from? Sorry, if I get too personal, you can just tell me to butt out. Someone in the chat yesterday told me to butt out. They didn't say it like that, but it's okay. I'm just trying to make conversation. Whereabouts in Tassie? I'm 12, laugh. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll make sure I keep my stories kid friendly. It's alright, the story that I want to tell you is kid friendly. But I'm just going to wait till I get to the end here. The wind is pushing all the hair against my face, so I can't clearly talk very well. So I'll wait till I flip around. Then I have a story about saying yes. Wow, look at all this stuff. That wasn't here yesterday afternoon. Do you remember, Paul, we went through here and there's definitely, that's got dumped in the last night or early this morning. Bit of rubbish. Bit of rubbish. We don't want that to end up in a turtle or a fish. I could be here all day, couldn't I? Oops. Alright, so, fair bit of rubbish down this end. I'm going in and I kicked the rock. Oh, so Paul, you already know. Oh, what's that? Oh, well, we'll just go chuck that in the bin, hey? There's a bin just up here. I might need the bucket today, hey? Let me just take the rubbish out. We don't want to take the rubbish if we don't want to take it with us. That's all right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of sea glass. Glass. Seen these guys? So you put your phone in. Okay, it doesn't like it because it doesn't want to go horizontal, but if you put your phone in, it's supposed to take a nice photo. Alright, let's get back on with our bucket. Someone went and had a McCafe and dropped it on the beach. So I'm much more organised today. Hey, so Paul, can you hear me properly? Like, there's a bit of wind around. I'm just curious if people can hear me. If you keep this up, you might need a wheelie bin. Don't say that. I don't want a wheelie bin. Can you imagine me pulling a wheelie bin behind me? That'd actually quite suck. Then there's these birds we looked at there yesterday. They're interesting birds, actually. I've got to say, I've never noticed them before. Except yesterday, their one-legged jump really got me. Oh my God, what is that? I just walked past that and didn't even realise. I don't know what that is, but we're not picking that up. It's funny how I just literally walked past that and didn't even see it. Okay, cool. So just a bit of noise. And look, a lot of people, I find that people that are watching these lives aren't actually talking, so they probably have it on mute anyway, so they don't really want to hear my voice. And they don't want to see me, they want to see the beach, which is fine. know, it's quite good exercise if when you're picking up rocks and picking up stuff off the ground. They reckon like picking up litter is actually a really good exercise, like I guess like gardening. So I'm getting a bit of an ab workout while I pick up rubbish. So Paul, any plans this weekend that you can talk about? Sauce, anyone? Soy sauce. Some whale watching areas. Yes, that's pretty cool. So are you going to go close to home, or are you going to go onto the mainland? Or I really don't know much about Phillip Island. Like, is there a ferry over, or is there a bridge over? Went to the mailbox, spring trap. Hey, I got a postcard from myself that I posted from Lyon, actually, my mailbox this afternoon. Did you get anything exciting in the mailbox, spring trap? Or were they bills for your mum and dad? They're swimming. Like they've got wetsuits on because it's probably really cold out there. Okay, so Springtrap, you've got some school stuff in the mail and other stuff. Cool. And Paul, you've got 5 spots on the island for whale watching. Crap. That's a pretty big island, is it? Honestly, I really don't know much about it. So you have to go for a bit of a walk, Springtrap, to get to the mailbox. That's not a bad thing. So Paul, how do you get off the island? Or is there a bridge? see some sea glass, tell me, because I'm not seeing any of it. Whoops. We have a Chubba Chub wrapper. Got a feeling it's a bit windier this way, that I might be a bit annoying to listen to. There we go. With the sea glass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bloody hell. Nearly got done. If you were laughing, that's okay. It's permitted. It won't be the first and won't be the last time that happens. It's a bit mushy here. That's why I always wear my old running shoes. I have them in my car just for these purposes. Okay, a bridge to the mainland and a ferry. Okay, cool. And I'm guessing you were laughing at me nearly getting wet. Thanks, Paul. But hey, there's worse things in life than getting your feet wet, hey? And like I said, it won't be the first and it won't be the last time today. It happens all the time. Oh, look. Oh no, I thought that was sea glass, but it's not. It was just reflecting. It looks... Wow, that's a shell that's just been worn down. That's like paper thin. Really transparent. Whoa! Save that one. Road Bike 5. Hi, how you going? Welcome to my live. We are just walking along a beach, doing some training for a upcoming training walk that I'm doing. I'm doing a 30k walk next month on sand, hence why we are walking on sand. And we are picking up rubbish and sea glass. This is my third day of doing this training, third day doing a live about my training. And we're just collecting sea glass. And at the end of the training, I show you how much sea glass I've picked up. Sometimes it's nice little pieces. The first day I picked up a really nice lavender kind of colour sea glass. It was very pretty. Where are you? So I blew bike 5. I'm just leaving Sutton's Beach in Queensland. I'm just 30 minutes north of Brisbane. And yes, 30Ks does take a while. The first year I did it, I think we did it in like 7 hours. But then I had like 7 other women walking with me. So, you know, you have to walk together, right? And one of the ladies that was walking had shin splints, so she really was having a hard time with it. So it took us a long time. I think the next year it took us like 6 or 5.5 hours. So it just depends. Who knows how long it's going to take us this time. It takes a while, but anyway, I'm just training. I've got about 3 more weeks, and I've just been walking in the afternoon and sharing my little adventure with you. Some flowers. road bike 5. Just normal shoes. You can put sand garters on, but to be honest, there's holes in my shoes anyway, so you end up with sand everywhere. It's a lot slower, obviously, walking on sand. And especially when you stop all the time to pick up rubbish and see glass, and you're looking at the messages, or you're getting nailed by the water running away from the water. Oh, more flowers. Interesting. There we go. A bit of sea glass. Kind of makes it a little bit more interesting when you're walking along and trying to find sea glass. There's 2 bits there. 2 bits. That's an interesting looking rock. Yeah. So put me on mute if you're not liking this sound of my voice. Or the wind. Nearly nailed. Hey seagulls. Here we go, another little bit. They're like, have some fish and chips, please. There's a good seafood shop there called Seafood Lovers. There's another bit. Interesting shape. It's like a fin. Ooh, whoops. All right. Go around the storm drain. This all came up, when the cyclone hit, which is so rare. We never have cyclones. Cyclone, was it Alfred? I can't even remember now. God. All that debris came up from the cyclone. Toilet block. No dogs permitted on the beach. Paul, do you like how I point out the toilets? Did you? You saw my last live from the Port of Brisbane, and I showed the toilet block there. Here we go. Another little bit. Haha, yeah, probably. There's actually a homeless guy sleeping in front of it at the moment. And when I walked past yesterday, I obviously didn't show you the homeless guy out of respect for him. But yeah, it's quite interesting that he's not been told to move off. Oh, look at that little bit. That's actually it's a big little bit. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's not flat. That's a nice little bit. Oh, another bit. It's got an interesting edge to it. So that is part of the Accor group. There's a restaurant and bar and apartments there. Oops. Bit of drifting wood. Oh, I wonder where the pelican is today. There's a fisherman, but no pelican. Normally there's a pelican. Any joy? Sorry? Oh, have you? What'd you end up getting? A brim? Oh, nice. I'm surprised the pelican isn't here to get a little offering off you.
There's a lot of weed out there.
A lot of weed? Oh, okay. So you're catching weed, are you?
Oh, a lot of weed on the line, yeah. It's a real pain.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but anyway.
Oh, well, good luck. Yeah, I'm sure. So if you heard that, he caught a brim. And then there's apparently lots of weed out there, so he's been catching weed. A bottle top. These are some new apartments that have just been built. Well, probably a year old now. Used to be a old motel there called Waltzing Matilda. It used to have it was pretty dodgy looking, and it had a bar and restaurant. But sadly, everything old is getting replaced. A magnet or something? It's always interesting what you pick up on the beach, eh? I don't mind picking up rubbish, to be honest. As long as I've got hands to put it in or something to put it in. It doesn't bother me at all. Some people are like irked out going, oh, it's dirty. Oh well, it's been in the sea. Okay, road bike high 5. I saw a dude on YouTube walking 100,000 steps in New York. Said it literally took him all day. Oh yeah, I believe it. Yes, it's winter in Australia. So whereabouts are you, road bike 5? You're obviously in the northern hemisphere. Must be like, is it 9, 10 o'clock at night for you? Well, it depends on where you are, I guess. I thought that was a red bit of glass. Just a red rock. Yeah, 100,000 steps is a lot of steps. The most steps I've done, I think I've done about 50,000. And that was doing a 35k walk. That's another charity walk I do. That's for, it's a weird disease called Modo, they call it, Modo for short, but it's some long word. Modo Hodgkinson, kind of like cerebral palsy, but different. I missed that one because I was over in Paris. I had paid for the ticket, but obviously I had a wedding that I didn't realise I was going to, that I went to, so I gave my friend the ticket. But yeah, I do that walk also. So it's sad that I didn't do it this year, but that's always good training. 35k's on the pavement to get me ready for 30k's on the sand. So I'm sure it'll be fine. But I think by the time I get back to my car on those 35k day walks, it's like 39k's I've done, and I think that works out to be nearly 60, 70,000 steps. So it's a big day that day. But I say I couldn't do that every day. Yes, Northern Hemisphere. It's way past my bedtime. Bummer. Weddings are always fun. Uni is university. Yes, uni is university. Motor neuron. No, it's actually not motor neuron disease, Paul. It's another one called. I can't even spell it. It's one long word. And if you just Google the moto, what is the disease for moto, and it'll come up with what it is. And good luck trying to say it. It's hard. So, road bike 5. You're not going to tell us whereabouts in the northern hemisphere you are? Do you want us to guess? Scotland. I'm going with Scotland. Paul, where do you think he's from? Springtrap, where do you think he's from? I'm just presuming you're a him. You could be a female. Road bike 5. You could be a her. Generalising here. These are lovely, these things, to sit and have a picnic. And there's a barbecue on the other side, rubbish bins. That's cool, road bike. Well, I'm just going to say that you're from Scotland, okay? No, I am not a runner. I used to run back in the day. I used to play a lot of tennis, so running was very easy for me, but you know, you get older and Yeah, running's not that great for your knees when you're running on the road. So I transitioned to walking and hiking about 10 years ago, and so much better for you. Personally, I'm just generalising. Better on your hips and bones and stuff. Are you a runner or a walker? Road bike 5? Okay, we're a bit thirsty on the glass. Nothing's happened. Haven't seen me for a little bit. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. But I'm also trying to walk because otherwise I could be walking here for ages. And I said I wanted to get, I think I said I was wanting to get, I did 6.5 Ks yesterday, so I wanted to do 7 Ks today. And otherwise, I'm going to be here for ages. Oh, here we go. It's not flat, that one. Whoa. So good guess about Scotland, hey? Alright, cool. Go me. Half a bottle top. The other half might be in a turtle. That's why I'm picking up all this rubbish. And that's why I say if you're walking on the beach, you should always pick up rubbish. Because you don't want to end up in a bloody poor turtle or a fish. Or any sea life, to be honest. Okay, so Springtrap says Italy. I said Scotland. Who's closer? I know you don't want to give away where you are. That's fine, but who is closer? Or are you living in Scotland but you're Italian, so we're both winners? Wouldn't that be very uncanny? I wonder if Lavender, that jumped on the live yesterday, will join us today. Or Cody from the Gold Coast. Who knows? I've had a few regulars on the lives. Paul's a regular. I appreciate you, Paul. And I understand that you will jump off and jump on. I don't care. I don't care if you jump off completely. It's fine. You know that I'll walk and talk to myself the whole way by myself anyway. But if I have some people to talk to, it's always nice. Oh, nearly got nailed there, Paul. Nearly got me. Okay, so I'm closer. So Springtrap, apparently he's closer to Scotland, and he laughed about being Italian. But let me guess, you eat a lot of pasta, so you probably could be Italian, and you eat a lot of pizza. I'm just generalising. I'm not being rude. I'm just having a joke. Australians are quite sarcastic, so I have to probably preface some of my conversation because I'm a bit of a smart ass, and excuse Paul. Paul's a bit of a smart ass in the comments, and that's just because we are sarcastic in Australia. We're very sarcastic. We're not too serious. We don't take things too seriously. Well, if you're near Scotland, they have some good. They are quite funny. I have some Scottish friends that I used to travel with and work with in different countries, and oh my goodness, they were hilarious. Should we do a story? Why not? We've got a few people online. So Paul's got here, no RB5, it's 13 degrees. Okay, so I'll do a bit of a story time about Scotland, because I guess that Road Bike 5 was near in Scotland, and he reckons he's close to Scotland, but he won't tell us where, but that's okay. So my story time, because I am a travel page, my handle is Dora 80, because I would like to explore 80 countries. I just went to see country 62, which was Luxembourg. That was pretty cool. So if you're interested in Luxembourg, there's a whole lot of lives in my playlist under Luxembourg, and there's a whole playlist for France, because I went to France and Luxembourg on my last trip. And then there's also a playlist for Samoa, because country number 61 was Samoa. So we just have I don't know what that it could be, some kind of treat, paperwork. So story time. I know I'm supposed to be picking up sea glass and rubbish, but let's go with story time. Springtrap's got over 60. I think you're all having your own conversation, which is fine, but I'll tell my story because there are a few other people online, so maybe they like to hear my story because I am a travel page. So I worked selling timeshare once upon a time. And I don't know if you don't know what timeshare is, it's like, what's the short version of timeshare? Instead of, it's expensive to buy a holiday home, which you're only going to probably go for 1 or 2 weeks a year. So if you share time with other people and put in money for a maintenance fee, that is a timeshare. Anyway, that's a short version of a timeshare. So I was selling that. I was selling a timeshare resort in Bali, because every Australian wants to go to Bali. And I was doing road trips going around northern New South Wales and New South Wales actually, and Queensland actually. So basically I was in a minivan with a bunch of 4 other Scottish people. There was 2 New Zealanders, an English girl, me, another Australian girl. There's about 10 of us in a minivan, and we would go around to different towns. They had telemarketers that had organised, where we were going and people to speak to. But anyway, the short of it, because otherwise I'll ramble for years, was I worked with them, and then the Scottish guys actually paid for me to go to Ireland to work for them. They actually started doing not property development, but they talked to a property and said, hey, let's turn it into a timeshare. So they paid for me to fly over. And yeah, I flight over. I wasn't legal. I was illegally working there. So you're allowed to stay in Ireland for 3 months. So I did stay there for 3 months over winter. So that was absolutely freezing, but it was such a great experience. Love Ireland. Irish people are so funny, and they love a drink. So I developed a bit of a liking to alcohol, a lot of alcohol. Scottish people love alcohol. Oh, we have a Gippsland dessert. So, where am I going with my story? So anyway, ended up in Ireland with 4 Scottish guys, a New Zealand girl, and an Irish girl. I met an Irish girl, and then we had one of the sisters of the Scottish guys, another Scottish girl. So all the girls lived in a house together. There was 4 of us girls living in a house together. We all had our own bedroom, but you can imagine it was mayhem. There was lots of drinking. There was just lots of fun, to be honest. We lived in a place called Waterville in County Kerry, and this town had about 2,000 people living in the town. But in summertime, it was famous because Charlie Chaplin used to not live there, he used to go there for holidays. So lots of people go to this town in summertime. It's also on the Ring of Kerry, so it's quite a famous place. But I was there in wintertime, so it was brutally cold. I'd wake up at 7 a.m, it's dark. Still at 8 a.m. it was dark. And then you'd go to work in the dark, a few hours of sun, and then you go home from work in the dark. So hated that. But I got through because I was with my friends and there was lots of drinking. So just So back to my story, there were some people there, so I just didn't want to interrupt them. So yeah, it was a fun time. And then I went home for Christmas and ended up going with the same guys over to work in Massachusetts, in Cape Cod. So I was working this time now with the two Scottish guys, one of the Irish girls and me. So there's 4 of us. Whoa. So the tide is definitely coming up. Yesterday at the same time, we were walking on the sand. So obviously the tides are definitely coming up. So tomorrow I might have to walk a little bit earlier because I've got less beach to walk on now. Oh, here we go. I don't know what that is. Some rubber. All right, let's not get nailed. Quick. Shit. Whew. Lucky. Did you think I was going to get nailed by that? No. Minty wrapper. Yes, the tide is getting higher. I probably should move on, shouldn't I? So I've got a few things in our bucket now. Obviously not a lot of sea glass. So yeah, we're not going to get very far here. Just, you never know, there might be some sea glass. Look, we have a bottom of a beer bottle that probably looks quite fresh actually. So we'll save that. Someone might actually stand on that. It's a bit of a darker piece of sea glass. Bit of wood. All right, well, that's the end of where we're going to walk. Next week, when we start walking, in the afternoon still, we'll be able, hopefully the tide's changed a little bit and then we'll be able to, the tide will go down. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying about the tides. The tide will keep on going higher and higher. So I'm probably going to get hammered with the tides for a lot if I keep on going, oh, shit. Whoops. But yeah, normally you can walk all the way through. Or I'm just going to change my time. Like tomorrow, actually, I might go walking tomorrow morning. So, you know, I'll do a random live tomorrow morning instead of walking in the afternoon. That way I can actually walk along the beach a little bit better and not have to get nailed. We might chuck away some of our rubbish because we don't really want to carry it with us. And then we've still got to go all the way down there and back a little bit more to do our 7Ks. Toilet, just, you know, just for future reference. Females, males in the back. The shower's in the middle here too. It's actually a really cool building. I'll show you the building. Actually, I'll go through it. It's actually quite a nice building. I know it's not old like Europe, but it's still pretty cool. Scott's Point. Bathing Pavilion. Very English style. The Red Dolphin, seafood. It's a pretty good place to get some fish and chips or a steak burger. We're going to get rid of this rubbish because we don't really want to carry it around. There's a balloon. Hopefully I don't chuck away many sea glass that I picked up. There's a fair bit of rubbish in here, isn't there? Isn't that so bad? Look, soy sauce, anyone? Pen tops, sauce bottles. So bad. Oops. Oh, sauce. Okay, I think I've got all the rubbish out. That's something. Okay. It's cooking up something there. All right, let's get back. Actually, I'm just going to wash my hand. Oh, who cares? Who cares? Just wipe it on my pants. So this is classed as Margate here. Quite a nice area. But over that area there, it's so beautiful. It's my favourite area of Redcliffe, Scott's Point. I go swimming there normally. We're going to go safe. We'll go up the top here so we don't get nailed by the water. Chicken Child, yeah, I'm in Margate Beach, Queensland. Oh look, the wave must have just come straight away up there. Wow. Whoa. Hey, Lavender. I was just saying, probably about 10 minutes ago, I wonder if Lavender's going to jump online. Welcome, Lavender. We've got a few different people here today. We've still got Paul, my chicken child. I'm not sure, where are you from? Are you from Australia? And then there's also a guy called Springtrap. He's from Tasmania. So Lavender, I've got a bucket this time to put my rubbish and my sea glass into. Not seagrass, sea glass. The tide's coming up quite a fair bit today, so I've got to be a little bit vigilant or I end up with wet feet. There we go. Bit of sea glass. Oh, a bottle top. Oh yes, okay, Lavender. I'm sorry, forget to look, but we are walking back that direction. Okay, so if you want to wait, we'll come back in 30 minutes. I'll let you know. Or if someone's online with me, can you remind me when I'm down the end near the surf club to look at the rock that I kick my feet on? Lavender says it looks like a love heart. What am I going to do with the sea glass? So Lavender, I haven't really made a decision what I'm doing with the sea glass. I just said that I'd pick it up on each walk, in each training session. I'd collect it, and then at the end I would make some kind of art something. Paul has suggested that I do a mosaic, which I think is probably the best suggestion. Have you got a suggestion, Lavender, what I could do with the sea glass? I'm open to suggestions, but otherwise it's going to be a mosaic. Some more people fishing here. Hello, how are you going? Have a think, Lavender. I'd love to know what you think. Or anyone online, give me a suggestion. Another toilet block. I've got to say, I haven't found a huge lot of sea glass today. I've definitely found way more rubbish. Though I also could be a bit distracted. So it might not be, it might be there. Whoa. Maybe sea glass wind chime. Ooh, okay. That's an idea. Okay, so Paul, you've got here, one of your subscribers puts sea glass in jars and keeps them on display. Okay, yeah. Another bit of sea glass. The only thing, lavender, how would I put holes? Some of these are little pieces. It's like, how would I make that into a wind chime? These are all things that can be worked out. I have, what is today, the 20th of June, and I believe, hey, actually, Paul, can you do me a favour? Paul, can you do me a favour? Can you Google when Coast Track Sunshine Coast is on? 2025. That way we can say the date. Then I can work out how many days I've got left of training. Another bit. Sorry, Paul, you're like my personal assistant. Or anyone online, if you want to Google Coast Track Sunshine Coast 2025, it'll give you a date. Drill holes with a masonry drill. Okay. I've got to say, a wind chime would be very, very cool. I do like your idea, Lavender. I love it, actually. I like wind chimes. I haven't got one at home. Well, actually, I have wind chime, but like, I don't have a sea glass one that I made. That'd be pretty cool. Because I've got quite a few more days of this to go, put it that way. I'd say I've probably got another 2.5 weeks. 18th of July, okay, so I've got ages. So I've got, what's that? I've probably got a month. I have got a month left of training. So I've got probably, 30 days? I'm just guesstimating. So 30 days. And look, I might have a couple of days break. Hey, go me. Okay, that's good. That was good timing that I started training, hey. Thank you, Paul, for looking that up. 18th of July. Hey, look, I just found your ticket for the meat raffle. Number 21. So Lavender, did you have a fun day today? Anything interesting you want to share that you got up to? Okay, so Paul has now defected from his mosaic idea and likes Lavender's idea. So Lavender, I think you're the winner here. I mean, I do have probably, 30 days to come up with an idea, but I really do like that idea. You know what is a really cool idea? I've seen a wind, well, it wasn't a wind chime, it was like just a dangler made out of shells, but it was in the shape of a dolphin. It's pretty tricky. Could I do a wind chime with sea glass, the shape of a dolphin? It would be very difficult. Very difficult. But hey, we're not here to be boring. We're here to do things that challenge us. I might just stop before I create a bigger challenge for myself. The wind chime itself could also be a challenge, so I probably shouldn't decide to make it into a shape of something. Just saying. But Paul, you have heard me say I'm pretty much all or nothing. I don't do things in halves. But I do also recognise that that will be a very hard task, considering I didn't even know how to make a wind chime. But I will figure it out. Can't be that hard. Use fishing wire or some kind of... No, I don't think fishing wire. It needs something heavy so it hangs. A crab leg. Sea glass home decorations. Ooh, like well, a sea glass home decoration. What do you mean, like build a house and create it out of sea glass? Like a gingerbread house? Yeah, that could be interesting. I could build, because, you know, I want to make it into like a sea, some kind of sea, kind of, you know, sea vibe. Maybe I could build a sea shack out of sea glass. That wouldn't be nice to sit on. So hook on that. Let's chuck that away. See, this is why I pick up rubbish. Because you end up swimming out there and that gets stuck in your foot. That wouldn't be nice. You should make some molds. Ooh. You know what? One of my friends does clay molds. So she's got a lot of shell molds and seahorse molds. Oh my gosh. Lavender, I love your thinking. Love your thinking. So I could borrow her molds and maybe I could break all the glass. No, that's a bit too hard. But I could maybe put it in the mold and then put clay behind it maybe. So that way it stays together. But on the outside it's sea glass, on the inside it's clay. Or some kind of, I don't know what they use, putty or something. And like I could do seahorses and shells, and dolphins, whatever she has, I don't know. But that's a really cool idea actually. But then what am I going to do with these molds? I could put it on a picture frame. Ooh, I could put it around a mirror, like shells around the mirror. So like we could do half mosaic. So it can be a little bit mosaic on the mirror, on the frame, and then I could have like shells made out of mosaic. Do we like that idea? Sea glass home decorations. I don't really know what that means. Sea glass home decorations. So somewhere to put decorations? Okay. Paul saying Google wind chimes made of sea glass. There's lots of suggestions. Okay. I was getting a little carried away with my idea about the mirror, because then I could do a combination of mosaic on it and molds. Oh, look, people. We have a pretty colour. We have sea glass, a green one. That is cool. That is really good. That's my nicest one so far today. Yeah, I'll check it after the live stream, obviously. Actually, I'll see if they want this. They might want it. Hey, do you guys want that? I just found it.
Yeah, I won't say no.
There you go.
go,
You clean it
thank
up. Might as well reuse.
Yeah.
That's all right. Oh, there we go. We got rid of some rubbish. Like how I got rid of the fishing lure. Well, it saved on chucking it away because I was just going to chuck it away. Yesterday I did take home that the little plastic thing that you put on top of packets that you've opened up. I don't know if they've even got a name, to be honest. But I washed it and I reused. Reuse, recycle. All right. Oh, let's get up. Now, duty calls. Oops, I'm stuck. Duty calls, so I will mute you. I need to go to the toilet, so I will be back. And I think that has to be a toilet dance because, you know, what kind of live is this if I don't do a toilet dance? You're in a toilet, we're dancing with my bucket, and I need to go to the toilet. All right, let's turn this off on mute because we'd hate to hear anything on the toilet. effect when I put it down on the ground if it was on mute. Because that'd be quite embarrassing. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing that I take you to the toilet, but you know, I have no shame. So I wash my hands. Did you see the dance? Should I do a better dance? Because I like to dance. I'm in my bucket in the toilet. I'm collecting sea glass and rubbish while I do some training. I'm dancing in a toilet, making fun of myself. There you go, that was better. Now, we're a bit thirsty. We're going to get some water out of the tap up here. Oh, see that guy running there? That's Bryce. A guy, well, I know him. He's a pretty happy guy. Now we need some water. I think there's a tap just here. So we're back to Seafood Lovers and we're walking towards the rock that Lavender said that looks like a love heart. Hi. Ah, no, there's water here. There we go, perfect. Oh, that's better. Just needed some water. Okay. We are looking for sea glass. If we have some new people online, I don't know, probably got the same people. Paul. Okay, Lavender's gone. She's gone to eat dinner. P.S. chicken and noodle soup. Nice. Oh, Paul, it's just me and you having a conversation. Did you enjoy my toilet dance? I enjoyed my toilet dance. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to answer that. I enjoyed my toilet dance. If you haven't picked up, that the toilet dances are just a bit of humour because people now expect it. So, you know, you've got to give people what they expect. All right, Paul, can you remind me to check the rock? That way I can definitely, when we see Lavender again on live, I can say, yes, I saw the rock, and it does look like a love heart. All right, so we're officially done on the lap. My car's parked up here. So yesterday we did the lap plus down there and back. So today we're going to go do the lap plus some and then over that way a little bit more. And that should be 7 Ks. I don't know. I can't tell because I can't see my heart app. The soft sand is hard to walk on. Much easier walking on the... Well, actually, that's soft too. There's no happy medium at the moment. So Paul, that's the first time I've done a toilet bucket dance. Okay, so that was a first. A toilet bucket dance. So what time are we at? It's nearly 5 o'clock and I've been nearly talking for 90 minutes. Jeez. I think I'm slower today. So, are you up to anything tonight, Paul? Going up for dinner? Go night clubbing? Hot date with the wife? Hot date? I'm just presuming, I don't know. Maybe you're gaming tonight, I don't know. Watching the football, are you watching the football? I don't know, is there football on tonight? Probably. I'm not doing much tonight. I'm probably, after this walk, definitely going to go home and I'm going to ice my knees. And have a nice cup of tea. Actually, I take that back. I'm probably going to have a nice glass of wine. I checked my wine supplies when I left home and I don't have any wine. So I'm going to buy a bottle of wine on my way home. I think I've had a good week. I've behaved. So I'm going to ruin all that walking by having a glass or two of wine. I won't have the whole bottle. I've matured. Old me would definitely be able to drink that whole bottle. Check some other YouTube channels, no wife. Okay? See how by the time we come back, that'll probably be a little river that we have to jump over. Sometimes it's a raging river and you can't actually jump over it. You've got to go around. So Paul, is there some channels that are awesome that I should check out? If you want to put them in the chat. Though, actually, I can't actually see the chat after after I say, like, end the live, I've not been able to see the chat. Maybe I can do that on a computer. Maybe on my phone you can't see it. Do you know that, Paul? I don't know. Do you know if you can see the chat history after the live's finished? Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Is that trying to tell me something? I have been talking that I should have gone to church. That Sunday I didn't go. Look at that. Wow, interesting, hey? You can see that it's a cross. I think you have to wait 24 hours. Okay, I'll go back and see if I can see the chats from other times. So, Paul, do you ever do lives? I thought that might have been a shell. A bit of glass, but nope, it's a shell. It's getting darker right now, so it's a bit hard to see the glass. And plus, I need to do the walking. It's more about the walking. Oh, there we go. That's really thin too. It's more about the walking, because now that I realise that I've got, wow, 30 days has September, April, June. Okay, so I've got 10 days. So I've got 28 days. So really I've got 27 days. 27 days till Coast Track, which is what I'm training for right now. 30 Ks on sand. So I've got 30 days. No, what did I say? Oh my God, 27 days. So I don't necessarily have to walk every day, and that wouldn't be sensible. I will give myself some days off. But even if I did 20 more days of training, that's a lot of sea glass, just saying, okay? So I don't really need to be picking up that much sea glass. So I can afford to just keep on walking right now and get the walking done. And if I trip over some glass, we'll pick it up. Bottle top. Guess who's back? Hey Lavender, guess what? We are nearly at your rock. I haven't forgotten, and I've set Paul up to remind me. How was dinner? Tasty, I hope. Man, we're walking faster now, guys. Sorry, slow down. Some kind of plasticky thing. You love soup, that's great. In wintertime, I love making pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup's my favourite. Love pumpkin soup with a bit of sourdough bread. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I'm starving actually, now that you're talking about food, Lavender. I see they're hopping again. Oh, they're making me a liar. Okay, we're nearly at the rock, Lavender. love heart. How cool is that? Okay, let's see if I can screenshot that. Cool. Lavender, there you go. It's a love heart rock. I've got to kick it. And then keep on walking. Bit of plastic. All right, let's go. Hey, Holly. How you going, Holly? G'day, mate. Welcome to my training. I'm training for a 30k walk on sand, Holly. And the way you got to train for that is you got to walk on sand. So I'm walking on sand and I'm picking up some rubbish as we do, as I walk around. And I'm picking up sea glass. Actually, you'll have some suggestions. So I've been collecting, Holly. Let me show you. Little bits of sea glass. And at the end of my training, I want to make some kind of art, something arty with all the sea glass. So I've been doing this is my third day doing this. And I've been collecting, I've got a handful. Each day I've got a handful of different colours too. So, you know, mostly white, but there's some, yesterday I got a lot of brown, some greens, some lavender. So we've got some suggestions in the chat. We've got a mosaic. Paul said a mosaic, but Paul's now retented and he thinks Lavender's idea of a sea glass wind chime would be really cool idea. So do you have any ideas? I mean, obviously when I get off the chat I can Google some stuff, but I just thought I'd put it out there because people in the chat, the painful life is Holly that I'm just talking to at the moment. She's from America and her page is about art. She's been doing live art classes and basically just, you know, showing us all her doodles and different art mediums that she's been doing. So you're quite artistically inclined. So yeah, I'll leave that with you, see what you think. So Holly, meet Paul D Australia. He's from an island at the bottom of Australia, Victoria, called Phillip Island. He's a fellow YouTuber. So you should check out his channel. He had a short yesterday posted of a little baby, a little wallaby. It's quite cute actually. So he does a lot of videos from around his area. And then we have Lavender in the chat. Lavender is from somewhere in Australia. I believe she's underage, she's under 18, so keep it clean. But she's been jumping on the live and having a bit of a chat. She's actually, she's from a family of 16 kids. They all live in the same house. I don't know if you can hear me now, it's actually pretty windy now. So yeah, Holly's quite a good mate of mine. Paul's a good mate of mine, so you guys meet. That'd be nice if you guys meet. And Lavender's a new friend of mine. So Holly, I'm attempting to, well, I wanted to do 7Ks today, but I don't think I'm going to get 7 kilometres in. I don't know what that is in miles. Probably, I don't know, 3 miles maybe. yesterday I did 6.5. The day before that I did 5. I'm also picking up rubbish. And then I chuck that rubbish away. I'm not going to do anything with the rubbish. Okay, you'll be 15 in December, Lavender. Okay, cool. Right. Holly, walking on sand is so good for you in general. Good for your bum, good for your calves, and very good for your legs. But it's hard work. So yeah, can you imagine 30 Ks? I don't know what 30 Ks, maybe Lavender, you want to Google that for me? Sorry, you're all my assistants at the moment. 30 Ks, but in miles. Someone did that yesterday. I think it's 23 miles. I think Paul did that already for me yesterday, I just can't remember. Mate, Holly, I'm 50. I just had my 50th birthday. That's why I went to Solomon Islands with Diego. He shouted me a trip to Solomon Islands for my 50th birthday. I didn't want the pressure of having a birthday party, so it was easy to run away. So if I can do it, you can do it, mate. You just need to get walking. And you used to do lots of walking, Holly. I'm sure we've had this conversation before. Paul's a walker. He did nearly 9.5 Ks today. 18,000 steps, he said. Okay, we've got Chloe Crochet. Hello, how you going, Chloe? Welcome back to the live. We're still walking, same as yesterday. Obviously, I stopped walking and then came back. We're not walking continuously. We've got a bucket today to put the sea glass in, and we're collecting rubbish also. But we're not collecting it to keep. We're chucking that away, just to be clear. It's getting too dark now to see the glass on the ground. And it's probably getting really windy, so if you want to mute me, I don't mind. Or you can just turn off, because it's probably pretty annoying. Yeah, Paul. Just mute me. I just won't talk. I'll just. You're 4% Chinese, Lavender. I'm half Indonesian and I'm half Australian, but with a bit of Irish in me and a bit of French in me. I don't know what percentages. And some would say I'm a percentage of bitch too, but you know, we won't say that out loud. See how the water's started to come over? Whoa, 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 whoa. You're genetically a white girl, hey? That's good, Holly. Yeah, look, if it's annoying you, just jump off the live, hey? I'm nearly finished. I don't think I'm going to try to attempt to do 7Ks because it's getting dark and it's getting cold. It's annoying in your ears, it's annoying in my ears also, I gotta say. So, we'll get up to where my car's parked. I've got like 50 metres, guys, 50 metres, and I'll show you all the glass I've got. putting a hand over the speaker to see if that helps. Hey Holly, what time is it in America? It's probably what, 3 a.m? What state are you? I can't remember what state you're in, Holly. If you're still online. Okay, just to beat yesterday's, I walk to here, I'll walk a bit further and then I'll walk back. Just so that I have done a little bit more training than yesterday. Plus I've got to clean my shoes, so I'll clean that on the bitumen. Bye beach. So if you want to see my sea glass, I'll show you in a second. Otherwise, thanks for joining me. I'm probably going to do a live tomorrow morning while I do my morning walk, because I think tomorrow afternoon it'll be just like this. The tide will come up and there won't be much beach to walk on. And hopefully I'll just check the tides, but I'll be able to go all the way to the point then, because Scott's Point is so nice. All right, so we need to get the sand off our shoes. And then in this hut, I'll show you my stash. It's 1:19 a.m. in Utah. Okay, you're in Utah. Cool. You know, you've got some really cool hiking in Utah. Oh, here comes my friend Bryce. Get rid of this rubbish. Hello, Bryce.
Oh, hello.
How are you going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What are you up to? I saw you running before.
Getting fit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were running to catch up with someone.
No, I just getting fit, mate. I do it every day.
Okay, that's good.
I do 5 days a week.
5 days a week. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel really good, mate. Feel relaxed, feel really good. My age now, I just turned 51, so
51?
I feel great.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
See, walking's good for you, eh?
Oh yeah, I do it every day, mate.
That's good.
My house down here, up the beach, right up here, back again. Sometimes up there.
Yeah?
And we'll paint again, yeah.
That's good.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
That's why I'm so fit, mate. That's why somebody else to do the jetty, and I don't think so.
Yeah, you're
might be
not a
something-
runner?
I am. If I beat somebody, they won't regret it for a long time. Because I'm too quick for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What you been doing just
Oh,
down the beach?
I'm just collecting, see this? Sea glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, good to see you.
Oh, it's
I'll
good
see you
to
later.
you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
That was my mate Bryce. So anyway, let me just pull out some of the stuff I've got to show you. Actually, that's the one. That's my favourite bit. Look at that one. It's like a green tinge. Probably can't see it very well because it's dark. Oh, I think I might keep this. I don't know, there's some kind of spiritual meaning that I picked that up. Don't want to stab myself in here. I think I got it all. So that's my stash. It's a handful. Oh, actually, that's a bit of a different tinge there too. It's a bit hard to see, I know. But it's got a bit of a tinge to it, that one. It's a bit pink. Look at that. And the rest of them are more clear. So Holly, you just finished uploading a video. I saw you were on live. Oh, I'll go check out your video. Well, I don't know. I might just keep that one just for something. So anyway, guys, thanks for jumping on my live. It's getting a bit dark actually. And it was a bit annoying, I know, with the sea, with the wind. So anyway, thank you for accompanying me with my walk. Paul, Lavender, Holly, Chloe was on before, Dirt Bike Rider, a couple of other people. But, oh yeah, Diana, someone. I'm turning behind. I don't know, I'm running behind. Okay. So anyway, look, thanks for jumping on. I'm going to try to do these walks every afternoon in Australian time just because I'm training for a 30k walk on sand. That's why I'm doing this. And why I'm picking up the glass, sea glass, is that I thought at the end of my training I would try to do some kind of art project with the glass. So most afternoons I'll be out here doing it, but tomorrow I'm going to do tomorrow morning. And Sunday, I think I'm going to give myself a day off, a day of rest on Sunday. I'll be religious on Sunday. And then Monday afternoon, I'll be out here. Yeah, okay. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Check out Painful Life's page. She does a lot of really cool art, please. Thanks, Paul. Catch you tomorrow. Have a good night, and thanks for accompanying me. And hey, Lavender, thank you for pointing out that Love Heart Rock. That is really cool. Thanks. And thanks for the suggestion about the sea glass chime. That would be really cool too. And thanks, Paul. Always appreciate you. Thanks, Holly. Thanks the other people that are online. Thank you. Bye.